Hi, welcome to another video, and in this video I will discuss with you the typecasting. What is mean by typecasting? If it is an integer type, we change it at this float type. That means we change from integer to float point. That thing is called typecasting. That means we can change one data type to another data types. That means of the process is called typecasting. In Java, typecasting is process of converting one data type into another. There are two type of typecasting. One is implicit typecasting, that means automatic, and the explicit, that means manual typecasting. That means in Java, two type of typecasting is found. That means sometimes city change from lower to higher. That time it automatically change. But sometimes we higher to lower. These things is some complicated that we change as manually. That means when implicit casting matlab means it automatically changes, but when it is explicit then we give as manual casting if we need some different things, that we just use these things just like implicit casting and wedding and automatic casting. Implicit casting occur when the data type with a smaller range into converted to a data type with larger range. That means it is just implicit means it is a smaller range. It is a integer type, but we convert it into as a float. That means it is a one integer to decimal. That means the range of these things is higher, and it is automatically casted as a floating point. That means it automatically happens. That's why it is called implicit typecasting. Means it is changing into larger range. You know how to measure the ranges. Ranges means you the bytes of space is required for data types. That means the bytes is called as there is ranges. Also we know the numbers of capacity stored in this data type, integer, double, float. At that time I showed the things how ranges can be captured in data types. So Java perform implicit casting automatically when no data loss is expected. There is in implicit data typecasting, there is no loss of data is happening. That's why it is most valuable, and it is also used. Just like example, int value is equal to int value is equal to 10. It is 10. Then we change it into double value int value. Then implicit casting int into double. That means it is you run in compiler. It is showing the double value after 10. After 10, it will be show double zero. That means it is called as implicit. This example is the int value is implicitly cast to a double value. That means it automatically changes like that. If it is a smaller range, you can change this into higher range. It is automatically, and you can just declare like that value. It will be automatically happen. No using of declaration or no manually changes will be happening. So it is called as implicit. Then we know the explicit casting. There is a narrowing or manual casting. That means this is narrowing and manual. We can also change it as manually. If it is a means a higher data value, we just changes into a lower data value. That means it is called as some process we declare when compiler no it is a integer type, but it is give into double type. This is implicit type, but double, when we declare double, there is ranges is large. Then the ranges is large, then it is store a large amount of value. Well, ranges is large, range is too much, but we store it as double, but we store into an integer. That time we cast as explicit casting. At that time some of data are missing also, because the integer capacity is some ranges, but double ranges is maximum. That's why some data are out of bound, means these are missing. That thing happening explicitly. Explicit casting is required when converting from a data type with a larger range to data type with a smaller range. That I elaborate that things larger to smaller. That means if it is a 10 liters of water, then need to go into the 5 liter of container. The 5 liter is also lost. So that's why. But water is stored in this bucket, 5 liter bag bucket. That's why it will be happening. The 5 liter bucket is happening. That means the some data losses type. This may result loss of data, so it need to be done explicitly. That means if you use as like example, if it is a 10 liter container, we just give to a 5 liter container box, the another 5 liter is waste. That means some data loss is happening in this way. So we just know this thing. Double value is 10.5 in int value, int double value. Then we explicitly convert it. It is showing some integer declaration. That means it is show some integer value is stored in this way. That showing the integer value, like there is showing 10. It is only showing 10. 10. I just know these things, but if I show in example my compiler, that also showing same things happening in this way. In this example, the double value explicitly cast an int value. Note that the functional part is truncated, but the functional part is truncated means deleted. That's why it will be happening. Some examples like we public class type, this type just declare implicit typecasting int value to just like these things we get this value easily take long value int value, just we use these things and give the result in same. I just show you 1 minute. uh, it maybe takes so much time, that's why I just explicit casting means that things I just example, I just show the example in my compiler, so wait for 1 to 2 minutes. Actually these things takes little bit time, but I just delete this part for your time saving things, so don't worry about it. In this example, both implicit and explicit casting are demonstrated. Implicit casting is done from the int to long, and explicit casting is done from double to int. Explicit, remember these things. Implicit casting are safe and occur automatically when there is no losses of information. Explicit casting may result in data loss, and it must be done carefully. Cast between compatible types can be lead runtime error and unexpected behavior, so it is should be done with caution. Means you know the type caution, how to cast. You can know refer lot of things like some website, and these things also you know betterly how to what is the process of casting, how implicit casting is format wise, what is the priority wise. These things also you know. Then how to explicit casting happen, you just try, and if you learn much of thing, you just use the and use your practices. If you practice more, you can learn more. So it takes time, but what thing we do, I just if you need it, I will send the note in my drive. I just ping the drive link. You can use this code and run this code and know the how it will be work. So bye bye, see you in next video. If our video is efficiency to your study, so please like our channel and subscribe to our channel, like our video. So see you next video.